We all know that 1%, the energy drain, who fills the air with negativity and leaves you feeling off balance. But what if you could stay grounded even in their presence? It's possible, and it begins with a shift in mindset tone that Stoic philosophy has taught for millennia. Imagine being untouched by another's bad mood, complaints, or pessimism. Today, I'll share how to handle negative people without sacrificing your peace, starting with mastering emotional detachment. Dealing with negativity is a universal challenge. Whether it's a coworker, family member, or stranger, we've all met people who bring out our worst. But what if, instead of reacting with frustration, you responded with calm clarity and self-control? That's where Stoicism comes in, an ancient philosophy of emotional resilience and mental discipline. In this video, we'll explore timeless Stoic principles to shield your peace from negativity. These tools are practical, actionable, and transformative for handling toxic people. Let's begin. 1. Recognize what you can control. Stoicism's first lesson is simple. You can't control others, their thoughts, actions, or behavior. This can be frustrating, especially with those who thrive on negativity. But, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realizing this gives you strength. For example, if a coworker constantly complains, remember, their feelings aren't your responsibility. You control only your response. By focusing inward, you protect your peace. 2. Don't take it personally. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Negative people act from their own pain or insecurity. Their behavior isn't about you. When you internalize their words, you give them power over your emotions. Instead, see criticism as a reflection of their state, not a personal attack. This emotional distance lets you acknowledge their words without letting them disturb your peace. Their negativity is their choice. You don't have to join in. 3. Practice compassion, not sympathy. Stoicism encourages compassion, understanding struggles without absorbing others' emotions. Negative people often act from fear, insecurity, or unprocessed pain. Respond with empathy, not frustration. If a friend is always pessimistic, consider their struggles rather than reacting. You don't need to fix them, but understanding helps you stay calm and kind without being pulled into their storm. 4. Set boundaries. A key Stoic practice is setting boundaries. While you can't control others, you can control your interactions. If someone's negativity affects you, protect your mental space, limit time with them, steer conversations away from toxicity, or express your need for positivity. Boundaries aren't confrontational, they're a responsibility to your well-being. By setting them, you preserve your peace and teach others to respect you. 5. Turn negativity into growth. The Stoics saw challenges as opportunities. Instead of avoiding toxic people, use these encounters to practice patience, temperance, and resilience. For example, if someone is hostile, pause and ask, what can I learn here? Maybe it's a chance to stay calm under. Adversity shapes you. By viewing negativity as a lesson, you grow stronger of being dragged down. 6. Reframe their negativity as a mirror. The Stoics believed external events are neutral, it's our judgments that give them power. When someone radiates negativity, view it as a mirror reflecting your growth opportunities. Ask, does this irritate me because it touches on my own insecurities? For instance, a colleague's cynicism about projects might trigger your own doubts. By separating their outlook from yours, you reclaim agency. As Seneca wrote, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Their pessimism is their story. You choose whether to adopt it. 7. Master the pause before responding. Negative people often provoke impulsive reactions. Stoicism teaches the discipline of proseuche, attention. a deliberate pause between stimulus and response. When faced with hostility or complaints, consciously delay your reply. Even 3 breaths can create space to choose wisdom over emotion. Imagine a relative vents angrily. Instead of matching their tone, say, "I hear you. Let me think on that." This pause disrupts the cycle of reactivity, allowing you to respond with intention, not ego. 8. Practice amor fati, love of fate. Embrace amor fati, Stoic concept of loving whatever happens, including difficult people. Instead of resisting negativity, ask, how does this serve my growth? Maybe a friend's constant complaining trains your patience, or a boss's harsh feedback sharpens your resilience. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle is the way." By accepting these interactions as necessary for your development, you transform burdens into lessons. 9. Cultivate your inner citadel. Visualize your mind as an impenetrable fortressa, Stoic, inner citadel. No external negativity can enter unless you permit it. When surrounded by toxicity, retreat mentally to this space of calm. For example, in a heated meeting, focus on your breath or repeat a mantra, calm, I control my peace. This isn't avoidance, it's conscious detachment. Epictetus advised, build a small fence around your mind to protect what's yours. Over time, this practice makes you immune to emotional contagion. 10. Practice selective listening. Negative people often dominate conversations with complaints and drama. The Stoic approach? Practice selective listening. Acknowledge their words without absorbing their energy. When someone starts venting, listen just enough to be polite, then mentally disengage. Nod, say, I see, but refuse to internalize their narrative. As Epictetus taught, if someone speaks badly of you, that's their problem. Your problem is how you react. This doesn't mean being cold. It means protecting your mental space while allowing others their right to expression. 11. Focus on your own virtue. Stoicism teaches that the only true good is moral virtue, your character, actions, and intentions. When dealing with negativity, shift your focus from their behavior to your response. Ask, am I acting with integrity? Am I patient? Am I kind? For example, if a coworker spreads gossip, your virtue lies in refusing to participate, not in changing them. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one. By anchoring yourself in virtue, you become untouchable to pettiness. Final thoughts. Peace isn't about avoiding negativity, but mastering your response. With these Stoic strategies, you can stay unshakable no matter what's around you. If this resonated, like and share it. I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. How do you handle negative people? For more on Stoicism and mindset, subscribe and hit the bell. Remember, your inner peace is in your hands. Keep embracing Stoic wisdom, and I'll see you next time.